Would you like to see how I transform my boring regular door into something spectacular for this spooky season like this? Then you are in the right place because I have an awesome video to share with you. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Justina and here I like to make, create, and inspire fun art things with you. Today, as you see by the title, I have my first decorate with me for Halloween, and it is actually my front door area, which I hope gives you inspiration to start decorating around your house as well. So if you want to see what I create, just come along with me and let's decorate today. I would like to make over my front door slash porch area. It's a porch to us because we do live in an apartment complex, so I just call it a porch, but it's really just our front door area. It's a typical door. We live right by the stairs because we are on the third floor now, but nonetheless, we really had to decorate this area because my kids are ready for the spooky season and so am I. So throughout this whole video, I will show you bits and clips of what I'm doing. I don't go into the full details of everything, but I do show you what's going on. So the first step I wanted to do was to put a creepy cloth over the top of my door. Now I usually buy my creepy cloth at Dollar Tree, but this year I started to buy them at the 99-cent store because they are cheaper and I want to save as much as possible. I did hang them up with some thumbtacks because on top of my door there is wood there. But for the rest of the project, I will be using these removable hooks that I purchased from Dollar Tree, and I grabbed a couple packs. The next thing that I'm going to work on is the side of my door, and I will be using this netting that I purchased from Spirit because I want to have a spider infestation this year for our theme on the outside. So I purchased it from Spirit, like I said, 10 foot, and it was for $14.99, and I did pick up 2 packs. So at first what they tell you to do is cut holes into the webbing itself and then set up, but what I did, as you see, is set it up first and then I started cutting holes, and all I did was put a couple of those command strips onto the wall, pull the netting as taut as I can, and then cut off the excess webbing, or because it is webbing. And as you see here, I'm just taking a sharp pair of scissors and I'm just making holes everywhere. You want big ones, you want small ones to make it more like a spooky spider web. I continue making the holes all over the netting all around my door. Now I do want to mention, if this is your first time using this material, if you have never used it before like myself, I didn't realize that when you start making the holes itself, it does loosen up the netting, so you have to go back and make it more taut just to give it that spooky effect, but it didn't really bother me some, but I just like putting it up first so I have an idea of how it's going to go around the door and then make my holes, and then I made it a little bit tighter. This is how it looks so far after I made all of the holes, and I was really happy how it started to look. I started feeling like it was a spooky spider net, and I was just thrilled how it was coming out. I did add a second spider web area on the other side of my door, making sure to pull taut on that spider web so it looks really creepy, and then I added my holes to mimic the other side of the door, and then I readjusted where I needed to pull just so that it looked more creepy and spooky like the other side. Since I have the base layer of my decoration down, it is now time to add some details to everything. So I purchased a bunch of spiders from Dollar Tree and the 99-cent store throughout the years. but I still purchased a few more this year as well. And I really wanted my front door to feel like a spider invasion. So I just added all the different types of styles and sizes of spiders all over those spider webs. As you see here, I have really small ones, some medium ones, some a little bit larger ones, and some gigantic ones. These were also purchased from the 99-cent store. The next thing I wanted to add to my door was this wreath that I made in a previous video. If you would like to check that out, I'll make sure to leave it in the description box for you and in a card right here. But I just love this jack-o'-lantern. He has this creepy laugh and creepy sounds that he plays. For my little doormat area, I wanted to have this layered look. I've seen a bunch of layered looks off of Pinterest, but I didn't want to spend so much money. So I went through my little Halloween decor buckets and I found these seat covers that I purchased from Dollar Tree a couple years ago, which are really in good condition still. So I thought this would be a great little piece to add to my front door. I just placed two side by side together so that they look like one big piece, and then I put my doormat right in the middle, and I purchased my doormat at the 99-cent store this year. Right next to my doormats on both sides, I wanted to add a little pop of something. So I grabbed two creepy cloths and just laid them onto the floor. And then I also am laying down two tombstones that I've made in a previous video as well. If you would like to see how I created those tombstones, I'll make sure to leave it in the description box as well. So the question of the day is, do you like to decorate in themes, or do you have a bunch of decorations that you just throw all together and try to make the best of it? I sometimes like to decorate in themes. So like I said earlier, my themes for my outside decor is my spider invasion, but inside I have a whole bunch of different decorations. The last thing for this decorate with me is this skull knocker that makes a bunch of different noises and singing as well, and my kids just get a kick out of this. I just hang him on a thumbtack that's on the side of my door, and I will then show you some before and afters of this decorate with me. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you, I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you, I knew this. When I'm with you, I feel so useless. I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you, I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? All right, that completes this decorate with me. I am so happy how everything turned out. I really had a vision in my head, and I am just so pleased when the turnout comes close to the vision or is the vision that I had put together in my mind. But I am super thrilled how everything turned out, and everybody in my household is super happy with it, and they're so excited for the spooky season, and so am I. I would love to know what you think about this. Decorate with me down in the comments section below. Did I help inspire you to get into the spooky season? I really hope so, because I know I still am. Remember, if you are new to my channel, I would love for you to stick around by hitting that big red subscribe button down below. All you have to do is click on it. It is totally free. Make sure to click on the bell notification so that YouTube can always notify you when I upload a new video, and I would love for you to be part of my virtual art family. If you are decorating for the spooky season as well, I would love to see. You can always tag me in your photos on my other socials, which are linked down in the description box below. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy it. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.